Freaky Table is brought to you by Nikki Hit Beauty Academy, opposite Vision Comfort, Sable Bonamoussadi Douala.
Hello. It's another Monday and on Freaky Table. Today we'll be talking style, CAMIFF fashion. And we're here with a stellar crew. Unfortunately, June is not here with us. She's under the weather, but her spirit is here. We all know. She's always roaming. But I'm here with Smarty Ashu. He's a fashion critic. He's a singer. He's just generally a naughty boy, right? He's here with us today. And we also have the CEO of V Bridals, Miss Larissa.
Actually, Mrs.
Oh, Mrs. Larissa. I thought that was because I was going with the English name. I just said I was going with Mrs. That you're taking. Okay, so, Yana, there's no hope for you anymore. But Yana is also here with us. It's wonderful having you here. Smarty especially because this has been forever.
When you called, I was like, finally.
It felt like Christmas came early, yeah?
When I tell you.
You understand?
Yeah, so today we are discussing fashion, CAMIFF fashion. The Cameroon International Film Festival took the entire week, and we had, amidst the workshops and the master classes, what really stood out was the glitz and glamour. Yes, and so today we want to really break down the looks, what made it, what was like, man, no. So, let me just get generally your opinions about what, the fashion for this year.
For this year, CAMIFF has always been this event which I really see a dream, like a big dream. Mm. Yeah, one of the fashion events that is going to blow someday in Cameroon. That we're going to have international artists wanting to be there by all costs. And talking about the fashion side of it, I think there are a lot of things I didn't see, like what I expected to see on the fashion side, like on the red carpet. Mm-hmm. No. Some people really didn't keep up to that standard. Yeah, I never experienced. I never experienced. Yeah. At a certain level, I felt like I was heartbroken. A little bit disappointed.
There were some looks I saw, that were really striking. But then, of course, fan favorites like Stephanie Tom are going to show up and show off. Yes. But it kind of starts feeling like when we hear CAMIFF, we think only of Stephanie Tom, because she steals the show, and she's one of those people that takes out the time to brand and then show up every single day, back to back to back. There were some other people that did amazing, like Shasha. There were other people like Bani Asho that took some risk that we're going to talk about. But then, it's an upgrade from last year, at least, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I generally think how experimental some people were with their outfits this year. You could see people just going a little bit edgy. But one thing that really stood out for me is how much fashion designers invested themselves in this year's CAMIFF, either by being very present or by really taking the time to style these celebrities. Because generally, that fashion Cameroon, generally such festivals is always the people, the public figures who take the limelight, who are there because they're on screen, so they have to see them. But I like how fashion designers paid a lot of attention to detail by being present or by styling people. And then also photographers themselves too. Like I know this person who brought their studio to Mountain Hotel and were taking pictures, and they're putting them out by the minute. So all of that shows how much people are taking not just the event itself serious, but the experiences around the event serious, which means the conversation now has to start moving from just the outfits to what happens before you even get to the red carpet, which means now that the standards really go up. But then generally, I just feel like it was good, but I'm like the fashion designer here herself said, you sort of feel like, okay, you know what, they could do better. But then generally, on the general level, I love how those who took it serious.
Took it serious. Like
for me, I thought it was a huge improvement because I've attended CAMIFF back to back, so I thought it was a huge improvement when it comes to style. Maybe we are not there committed 100%, but trust me, even those whom I always thought they were very bland and everything, but this year they showed up. And people who would never take time to even wear something that one would look at, they came out, and I was really impressed. It might not have been very stylish, not CAMIFF festival, but it was a huge improvement, and you could see how the discussion that it brought. But anyway, let's break down the style. So let's start with we have Stephanie Tom, because where else do we start? Stephanie Tom with Lima T. Lima T talks. 3Ps talk. Yeah. I don't know where, but, I just think like Stephanie is a standard. No, she is a bar when it comes to CAMIFF fashion. Generally, she's a fashionable lady. She commits herself to it. I know she came with an entire team, from wardrobe to photography to makeup. Everything was there. And so, yeah, what do you think? We are looking at her look for the opening night. Yes.
Actually, when I entered I came before Stephanie Tom. When I entered, I was like, why are these people making like we just came for a seminar? I'm like, oh. Then Laura came in. I'm like, she look like she's overdressed because the other people that are making us feel like we are.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, so Stephanie came. I was like, oh, she made my day. The bride came in and the groom came. Because Stephanie came in, I was like, oh, Laura looks like the bride. Stephanie looks like a groom. It was like the black groom and the black bride. And everything. Laura had the red lipstick and Stephanie too had one touch of red rose flower on her chest. It was just wow. It was just wow. It's like they planted. And I want to say one last thing, sorry. And it's like the two of them actually instigated the next day, the next day that was coming for people to stand up and make them to understand that this is CAMIFF. And when it comes to CAMIFF, we are talking about fashion, standard, looks. So represent yourself. And people started struggling, giving it.
Smarty.
Stephanie, like I said in the intro, Stephanie is the standard. When you think fashion, when you think branding, Stephanie is the standard. She came prepared, and with that particular look, she delivered. It's like she knows what she's doing. You just look at it and you're looking for fault and you don't find. She did really well.
So what of Laura Onyama?
Let me finish with Stephanie because there's something. Yeah, I know. I think it's a temptation with this look to go with the long hair, right? I think the attention to detail where she went the short hair made it look really bossy. But sexy, because anybody could just wear a suit, right? And then there's a way you carry yourself in it. She carried herself in it, and that to me was it. Then talking about Laura
Onyama is in B Bridals,
which is her design. Which God damn it, it's there's no way you can. There's no words you can.
So for me, it was like drama in with the train. Especially, and yes, the gloves and all of that. But the train, like she owned the entire, there was this couch at the hotel, like the dress occupied everything. And she still looked really polished. Like she did not look matronly because sometimes when you have a lot of fabric, there's a temptation of looking like you're carrying a caterpillar behind your back. But she actually looked very, very chic and classy.
One thing I also like about is the accessorizing, because with such looks, you can want to overdo it. Right, then it's also how the fascinator stands on her head. It's not one-sided where it makes the outfit look like it's going to the other side. It gives her this very vertical figure where you're like, okay, this is the person you're looking at. So she's in the frame. She doesn't look disjointed, and like Elonga said, since it's a big outfit, you have to keep everything in place. So yeah, I think she nailed it. Especially with the accessorizing, she really nailed it.
Let's go to Crystal Beauty in a Marita West silver gown.
I'm stressed. I'm stressed.
Why are you stressed?
Because Krista has a history of kind of disappointing when it comes to her red carpet looks. I remember one time when she caught fire on Facebook for putting on a satin look, like they were dragging her left and right for that. I understand trying to look responsible and trying to do camp and all of that, but then if it fails really badly, and for me, the look just didn't work for me personally. It did not work.
It's sort of like a hot mommy Gio.
You just got it out of my mouth. Oh my God. I just wanted to say that. Like, she looks like a pastor's wife that is trying to be in the showbiz, and she doesn't want to look too much of a showbiz, and she doesn't want to look like she's not being a pastor's wife. So, and then a lot of fabric going to the designer. I can't leave the designer out of this. A lot of fabric everywhere. Fashion is not.
I think that's Marita West. That's a signature. There is always a lot of fabric. like for like a lot of fabric. It's like an explosion of fabric. For every dress she does, it's never understated. It's a lot. And if you do not even have the confidence, you really cannot put.
That's the thing.
And also that requires a lot of good tailoring. When you have a lot of fabric, in order that the dress has structure. So when you have a lot of fabric and it doesn't have structure, then you start producing these amoeba looking people on
The thing about fashion is you have to understand who you're dressing, because when you start doing a lot of fabric on every person you see, every body type you see, then sorry, you're going wrong very soon. Because there's some people that don't really look good in too much fabric. They look like masquerade or something. They just bring out one look that you don't even know where it came from.
Do you think the color combination is a problem? The gray and the silver and the black, and the type of black, the tone of the black.
I hate the headscarf first of all. Let me just.
You just have to put it out there.
It's like a Nigerian pastor's wife who is trying to become a pastor after the pastor died. So I really am not feeling it. And even the pose did not just go like I don't know.
At a certain level, I thought, I don't know. I had to blame the camera, the photographer. I had to blame the designer. At the end of the day, I had to blame her. I was really confused because I thought maybe she was being pulled down by something. Like she wanted to fall, and she's like, "No, don't pull me. I want to stand. I want to take a pose." Like I got confused. I was accusing the dresser. I was accusing her. I was accusing the photographer.
You're completely right. When it comes to fitting, symmetry was off. It was just. Looking at it, I'm looking for something good to say. Maybe the makeup.
Okay, there is also this lady who was in a gray suit, zipped down, I don't know, and a jacket, mini jacket. I think she was a talk of the day. She took a lot of pictures with me and other people.
Yeah, like a suit and a pants that was not well buttoned. It was a skirt. Yeah.
You see her there. What were your thoughts? I think this is a look which you've seen before. The problem is that the body. The body.
I think the finishing there. The finishing there looks a bit.
Okay, so just full disclosure. So in this industry, we all live on hypocrisy. So when I saw, I was like, "You came to slay!" And she was like, "Thank you." And that was perhaps one of the most horrible. I thought there are like horrible moments in my life because I actually thought her skirt had broke, like the zipper had broke, and she was such a confident person that she decided to just fold it. Like, yes, I thought that. I was like, but this is really brave. This is courageous. Like, you have a complete wardrobe malfunction and you still pull it through the event. Then,
I think we have a taste in fashion. Like, everything you've criticized that you saw is like I was seeing the same things, the same problems.
And then her body type, it did not go. So when I came and I saw the picture from which she got inspired and the model there, I was like, okay, you got the dress, but where did the body go? So I like.
Exactly. And that's what I wanted to say. If the body doesn't work and it doesn't fit, it's just not going to work. For outfits that you need to be curvy and you need to make sure the outfit goes with the curves. It just looks straight, like she just stood in there like that. No, like and then poor finishing. Why are we seeing that thing that is inside male trousers bent out? Why? What is happening?
I can understand if maybe they're trying to do something new, like, you know what, there's a message there. I can understand though. But then,
Yes, sorry, I'm cutting you short. The thing is, this is why I have a problem with Cameroonian designers. Okay. I'm sorry to say, I really apologize. Some Cameroonian designers, let me correct my statement. Copy work is not good.
Right.
Or if you wish to copy, make sure you copy from the best.
Yes.
And when you copy from the best, make sure you give your details perfectly.
Yeah.
Because I actually know that design. If you see the original version of that dress, you won't like to criticize it anymore.
It's like you're talking about something else. Like
it's nice. Like the creator of that dress can even get angry or sue her. For doing that.
It's because of what you ordered.
Or sue her.
Okay, so and then the guys were not left out. The guys came out, strongly. There was me.
Yeah, I mean, of course. I mean, that outfit was so colorful. And I'm like, it looked like the outfit where, you know what, the stew is ready, bring your rice. Yes. Come and serve yourself. Because the thing is, it's really difficult to pull off so many colors. it's really difficult to pull off so many colors. And then because you can pull off so many colors, then how do they match? How do they tone together? And then also it's a lot about how you carry yourself in those colors and then accessorizing it. You understand? I think a long hair really pulled that off well. I mean, like he's generally not used to that, but I'm happy. I'm impressed. He's copying a lot from me.
Like I'm trying so hard not to say you looked good because I know I'll not sleep.
Because now he's going to talk about it the whole day. Yeah, but he pulled that off well, the colors.
I hardly call him Auntie Felicia. So when I saw him, I was like, whoa, Auntie Felicia.
Will I tell your eyes?
Because, and then the thing is, there was something that dress actually did to him, sorry. Like, I don't know if anybody realized, he automatically became tall. Yeah.
That's a fact.
I had more presence.
Yeah.
Yes.
And had more presence. And there was a way he carried himself.
Yes.
Like, these people think this CAMIFF thing is, but I'm not here.
Yeah, I was coming for Steph because it was just too much.
You were tired.
We're going for Steph. But I love the way guys clothes you too.
Yes.
Clothes you Obed. Yeah. Oh my God.
General, I mean, I know we're not here, but generally this CAMIFF, Claudio came
to kill. There was for the opening night, Kanye Kwine in this 3-piece suit.
Yeah.
Yes, he looked regal.
You know, it was simple but
Yes.
classy.
And I love the color, the green. I loved it. That's my favorite color. I loved it. And the way he put it, the contrast with his skin. I really, and so well tailored. Yeah, then it's on thread to go for this kind of thing. So Papa, you don't leave thread. You don't leave thread. Yeah, so, yes. There was also, and there is, let's go to the Max party.
Yeah, we go.
Yes, the Max party. Of course, the Stephanie Toom. Stephanie Toom now in Colo design.
She killed it.
Mm-hmm.
What I liked about Steph's dress was, I think how risque it was. She came to show skin throughout CAMIFF. But that particular dress, you could look at it and be like, okay, fine. The body is there. The finishing is there. I think we talked a lot about finishing, but the body is there to carry the dress. And then how she could dance in it, because, I mean, when during the mass party, you could see how she could dance it. And then, so now there's something I noticed during the red carpet when they're taking pictures during the mass party. She felt like a monument there. Everybody wanted to take pictures with Steph. I'm like, we should calm down now.
Oh, she showed a lot of legs for that look. A lot of legs. Yeah, it's everywhere. Everyone wanted to be by those legs. The leg is just one leg. That finally, flawless leg. The slit was perfect. It was very daring. I know Steph is risky, but I've never known she could be that kind of a risk.
Emphasis on finishing and confidence, because it's one thing to have an outfit on like that is properly done. It's another thing to carry it. You need to be bold and confident.
I think her designers, whether it's Limati or Colo, they have mastered her body, and it's wonderful working with somebody like that, such a muse. But with Laura Onyama in V Bride House again, red. Oh my God!
Even though I have some issue with it though.
Yes, I mean, let's get what the issues you had.
Okay, I mean the dress was everything, and but then. The accessorizing, man. I felt like it was a bit too much. It felt like she had been overloaded with stuff because the mask is already over her face. Then now she has like these shoulders which really puff up, right? So now it feels like she's been compressed a little bit with the accessories which are all over her neck. I felt like she had lost the accessories a little bit. Like maybe she had lost them. It would have given her face more room to breathe. You understand? But I think the dress itself was amazing. We cannot even debate that. Then the mask and then the accessory just like, okay, why now? Why choking her? So yeah.
Laura is like a ballerina, a very petite figure, and she looks really beautiful. Yeah. So with the shoulder part puffing out, the mask, when you put now the accessories too much, it kind of shrinks her inside, So the outfit was amazing. The accessories just kind of took it all over the place, you know. But the outfit, emphasis on finishing again, was well done. Yeah.
Clap for myself.
You're just having the A grades.
Yeah, I'm having A grades on the spot.
Yes. We also have Alene Benge. Okay. In this striped, black and white striped top.
I think that daddy came to slay.
Yeah. Oh yes. And he has a very charming personality. Like he just consumes.
He came to slay.
Alene It's me when I become a sugar daddy. Like, it's just, I mean, it's just giving everything that it's supposed to give. The little spice of white hair, the white and black, and then, you're responsible and a little bit older, but then you're still like, you know what, I'm still here.
Still here. And you talk about his accessorizing.
Come on, like that fanny pack. The fanny pack is like, wait, this guy. Because the thing is, you could wear that, right? And then you look plain.
Yes.
But the fanny pack gives you that, you know what, I'm your daddy. Come to daddy. You understand? And I'll spoil you. There's money in here. I will spoil you.
And then we have Bivosh, Bradley, in the black tux. Oh my God.
The thing is, when I was talking about fashion
And it was so bejeweled, like.
yes. So when I was talking about fashion designers who came for this, right? I'm talking about people like Bradley. Because when it's the way he came and how much he put himself out there, this CAMIFF, he was very intentional. Not just styling people, right? But also being present himself. And I think that's what we should be seeing more from fashion designers, take opportunities of such events. And when he wore his suit, I'm like, damn, man, this is good. Because it's the kind of suit where you could not really find anything that was wrong with it. You understand? And it's how he put it together. Like, it's one side is really dark with, how do you call it that? Yes. And then
Called glass fabric.
the glass fabric. Thank you. Glass
Yeah,
fabric.
a fur glass fabric.
Yeah. So that to me really, because there are ways you still have people style it. And you're like, wait, how's happening? But that looked intentional. Yeah. Like he came for CAMIFF. So that to me was so good.
And he looked so good, like the fit and everything.
Yeah, he looked responsible for once.
I commented on that particular dress too. Yeah. And what actually pulled me to the attention of his dress was the fact that he was using the same fabric I used in styling Laura's dress. Right. Yeah. So I was like, oh! Then he made me to discover something. I've been doing the research on that fabric to know which fabric is that fabric, because I once saw it on Ebuka.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, Ebuka, I've tried to study it. Like, let me pick it out of the picture. It wasn't easy. So when I said, oh, so I've been handling this fabric without knowing that, this guy is so this.
No, he's good. He also designed MC Debenja, dressed MC.
Yeah, the green suit.
The green suit.
Oh my God, the thing.
Really good. Yeah, it looks really good. Okay, Rinu. Rinu was performing. She had this ball gown.
My friends will block me. My friends are going to block me.
I don't know. Was it the attire she wore? Was it for the mass party or traditional?
No, mask. Yeah.
I'm taking Renew and Asaba, both of them, and just talking about both of them at once. It's, when we're younger, your mother wants to go for occasion. You know, those out, like, my picking, bring that close to my, I'd go occasion. Like, there's events, then there's occasion. You understand that? Like, you are an artist that you have to sell your image, your body, everything about you. People are studying everything from your hair to your feet. When you just come there standing like that, like somebody that is 43, it's a problem.
Oh, so they just showing her age. Like Aisha is not her age.
It's not exactly, because these are young girls in their 20s.
Like the new faces.
Yes, and the new faces, they looked good, like they're good-looking ladies. But then Renew Asaba is just, I was like, well, y'all are not mothers. You're young. Be youthful.
Not 43.
Not 43, baby. Like,
I think Renew's hair just made everything just completely go
Crash.
Yes, that's the word, crash. Because the dress did not have so much. I mean, like let's leave the dress. You could manage it, right? But to me, you think
No, I could not manage it.
oh damn, you cannot.
I've tried.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, there's a way. I always think that it's how you combine things, right? Right. You could always have this dress is just maybe it's rags. When you accessorize it well, or the hair, right, gives the certain balance, or the shoes. Yeah. But then now you don't know what was the problem. I think one of the problems was her hair. The hair was too long for that outfit. It was.
Do you see you still?
Yeah, no, I'm trying to listen to him, and I'm falling in place with what he's saying. I don't know. Who is she? She's an artist, right?
Yes.
When you have been invited as an artist, what's in your head?
To go and slay.
I don't get it, because as an artist, you always have to be artistic whenever you're attending an event, like you said, not an occasion.
it's not an occasion where I got. Hey.
So, all eyes on you. And if eyes have to fall on you, and you need to make it what people's why. Like, there's something I always say, if all eyes have to be on you, make it what the eyes why. Yes, don't make the eyes to just be looking and getting blind and having eye problems. No. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, either ways, I think she saved herself. Her performance was I was a backup dancer.
Okay, the backup dancer.
I was a backup dancer.
Wow.
She killed it. So yeah. So I think we can forgive her for the matron.
No, I know we are forgiving the designer or her stylist.
Yeah.
Let's say stylist.
Yes, but she put on a show. She and Asaba. Yes, wonderful ladies, great musicians. So let's go to Ia Lim in this concocted Kim Kardashian.
Oh my God. That fits.
Yes. I just want to full disclosure again. This was one of my hypocritical moments because when I saw her and she came to me, I was so confused. I was like, I loved it.
Like, let's choose love today.
Yeah, let's forget violence and go for love. But quite frankly, this in the last decade, I've never seen a much more badly tailored dress, a much more pompous. It was like the cloud fell on us. It was so ugly. From shoes to hair, the hair we could not see. Everything. And then when you contrast it with what she was going for, which is the Kim Kardashian thing, it was a complete fiasco, a complete disaster. So poorly tailored, because this is supposed to be spandex, it's supposed to be like tight.
Yeah.
So you have to make it extra tight so that your body can actually pull it out. No, it was so ugly that she should have saved herself. And her designer, that's
Banya.
Okay, so
Banya, sure.
I'll leave it at that.
There's nothing more to say. But
Actually, there's something about elastomeric fibers and fabrics. Elastomeric fiber, that's where spandex is coming from. There's something about them. They don't need a lot of allowance. They don't need a lot of fabrics. If you have to produce a dress, you realize that on a normal fabric, you can use 5 fabrics. But when it comes to the elastomeric fiber, you might use 3 meters. Instead of using 5 for the other, we might use 3. So there was a lot of fabric. Then I was saying that it was inspired from Kim Kardashian. Wrong color choice, I would say. Wrong color choice. And a lot of allowance that was visible through the dress, which make the finishing not really good.
To be fair, I have no problem with the color. I like flamboyance. I like daring. It's what she's saying about the fabric.
yeah.
It's just plain. There was supposed to be a corset inside there, squeezing everything, and then you show up and you cannot breathe. That's how it was supposed to be. But yeah,
She was
there's
supposed to
just
look
so
slim,
much. Yeah, she was supposed to look slim.
Slimmer.
And then Noel, I love Noel. It's giving.
Don't bother. We'll come to.
We'll come to Noel.
Yeah,
So
we'll come to Noel.
okay.
Because he designed.
Yes.
I'm so confused.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He should have tailored it better.
Yes. So it's a lot of fabric. It's a lot of fabric. It could cut some and just use for decoration occasions. They put them through chairs.
Yes, that's what. Yes,
Oh my
because
God.
This outfit, right? I was like, that's what I was going to say. When you go for these occasions now, where they have cooked rice and the flags are standing outside, then they dress the chairs now with this satin material. She looked like one of those chairs where you've just cloth the whole chair.
But in the case of the chair, because I want to stand up for chairs. In the case of the chair, the thing fits.
Okay.
This was so loosely hanging, like
it was just
everything.
all-
It did not even look like something because this is supposed to hold like condom.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, so
Oh my God.
it's the same kind of fabric, right?
Because she believes in her. No, wait, there's something. The thing is, you could wear a really bad outfit, but she was so confident in it. I'm like,
Oh my God, she was so confident. Okay, so I know her. I know her personally, like not but I've met her a couple of times. She is an incredibly beautiful lady.
She's very beautiful.
Which is why I was so frustrated by that thing that she was wearing. She is so beautiful. Yes, and she has great body. So the dress was just.
so we're leaving on the designer then.
Oh no, but I mean,
you
to
wore
me,
it?
if you wear it like because
You did a pre-photo shoot.
They're supposed to fit them.
Addition to that, she did a pre-photo shoot, so we can't completely blame the designer. So she saw everything before coming.
The dress was so ugly,
So-
like an explosion.
Seriously, I really don't like the dress.
So ugly.
Talking about the colors, because her color tone. Fair people, when we have to go for things like that, you don't go for bright colors. Yes, you don't.
You look like a Barbie.
Yeah.
But let's go to the person behind the crime. That's the designer who also showed up in this penguin fit. Is it gown or what? This is Diamond Noel, and of Barney Shaw. Yeah. So he also showed up, and I don't know. The Smarty help us. Yeah. I don't know. So there is the suit, there's a tuxedo and a gown and the tuxedo.
It's giving low budget Swanky Jerry.
So much.
Yeah. No, obviously, because if you're current, that's what you're gunning for.
Yeah.
Because Swanky is daring, but then he pulls it off.
Yeah.
You need a certain confidence and a certain boldness to pull off such outfits. Personally, I will not put this at. I can do this, but without the blazer. You let it just be one overall, and then if you want to do the pants, okay. But when you throw the blazer on top with the gloves, and then the purse, and then the mask with the hair up, it's too much. Well, I never saw. I was just seeing the pants. The pants was.
Did you see any shoe?
I don't see any shoe.
Something heavy on the.
The thing is, when I saw him, immediately I saw him, maybe this is what they talk about when they say unidentified gunmen. Like,
Oh my God.
no, like seriously, it was giving me unidentified gunmen vibe. So I was like, oh God, this is. I think that I actually see. I like the daring things that people do because I think that's what gives spice to events like this. I like it. I just think it wasn't well pulled off. I like the effort that was put in, the shock value that it came with, and all of that. So for effort, I'll give him A, like just daring. Yes, and he's so, and if it, yeah, because people will look and say, "Man, became close up finish."
No, like A for confidence.
Okay, when I saw that, Agbogibe actually made me to realize that kind of dress was there when he was looking for the legs. So I was like, why is Gilbert pulling his dress? So when I said, so who is that masquerade? I'm sorry, that's my friend, is my colleague in the profession. So without knowing, unconsciously, I said, who is that masquerade? Is it a mask party or is it a masquerade party? Yeah. So I was like, that person looks like one masquerade in Nigeria that they have one cha-cha. Yeah. Let me check cha-cha. That's in pidgin cha-cha on something.
I think it's to clean the floor so that people can pass.
The masquerade wears something like a kolang and it's color and it has some fringe.
So it was just a bad.
I personally have nothing to say about it.
The fabric was too much and looking like cheap fabric gone wrong.
Right. But again, A for confidence.
Then the confidence was.
Yeah. And it's not easy to produce two bad outfits in them.
No, it's not. I mean, it takes a lot of effort to do that. So to me, it's something. It's
oh my God. No, you should applaud his effort. His effort, like you said.
Let's go to the cultural night. We'll just rush through this because almost everybody had it right. You see, look at Stephanie Toom. Stephanie Toom again in Colo design, looking fantastic. I think we all agree on that.
Yeah.
But I want to talk about Shasha. Let's talk a bit about Shasha New.
Yes.
Shasha New and Rani Bell. Like, so it's the same
they came together.
Designer, Shasha New. I was really impressed by the tailoring of it. I always come and I'm like, this is Steph's show. And then she shows up. Oh, they show up. I'm like, okay, it's Steph.
Something new. But what I liked about the outfits of the cultural night is how colorful people were, how colorful it was. And then, okay, we're talking about Shasha, what she wore, right? The colors. I mean, look at her shoes, man. Like, you could see that there's detail. The shoes, how, because it's a risk of you wearing open fit shoes, right? It will not go with this because you will not go with this. So she wore close up, right? And then this very slim sandals, like the yeah, understand. So she has that. To me, that's detail which this was very intentional. Then now the pattern on the dress, right? So it doesn't make your eye waver. Like it's like this. So it's just there. It sits perfectly on her. And then the puffs. With puffs, when you do it, you could go wrong because you'll just be dancing in the air. But this stands really well. And then how she shows skin. I mean, I just like how she...
I think it was actually speared sleeve, not puffing.
Okay.
Yeah, speared. Yeah, so, pointing.
Yeah.
Doris.
Also, I
loved what Shasha did because it's a two-piece.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, when she came in and did what she had to do, she detached the other part, and the simple plain outfit was beautiful.
It's like layer.
But I cannot say the same for Rani Bell.
Yeah.
Because the puff shoulders and all that, it not looked flattering enough for me. But then I mean, they pulled it off.
Actually, I would say this is one of my most favorite dress of Shasha. Yeah, my most favorite. Like, it's not the usual. It's not the usual we will see that people wear every day. That she got me out of. I was like, wow.
Laura Onyema was there.
The Rani Bell, I don't know what was that.
Can I explain?
We Africans, we know exposing our body in our cultural outfit is a no. It's a no.
Yeah.
So I really didn't like the fact that it was being, should I say, clubbed and culture.
Yeah, I mean,
It was a mixture of a club.
I particularly like when it's daring. My issue might have been with something else. Not I don't want to talk about that.
Then that was it. Then again, the dress is imposing. Like, it's imposing.
Like it's wearing her.
Yeah, it's wearing her just because she did that. How do you mean the dress was different? Like, because it had a little bit of similarity with Stephanie Stone's.
Yeah.
But you see the difference now.
Stephanie's wearing her dress.
So there is also Kelly in this. But then I felt like she was cooking and somebody called her and said, "Oh, chop those short of CAMIFF." And she just packed up things and came to see if they did. So she did not bother to do anything with her. I did not like the structure of the dress. It did like some before meeting pattern.
I would just say she wasn't prepared for the night.
Now, Bubu, no, this one.
Yeah, I would say she wasn't prepared for the night, and she just said, "Oh, hello, sis, you get any pattern, any clothes to your store this? So I beg man, anyone I go manage them."
But you know what I don't like about this? The way the cap hangs. It's like she just grabbed things, random things, and put together.
Exactly.
Then now, I like the fabric, but then what they use to embroider on it
That's
just
the
wrong.
thing. That's the
It's
thing.
just wrong. It's just wrong.
Yeah, I don't like it. I think what was our best look for the white party?
For the white party.
I think Shasha got me and Stephanie too.
Yes, Shasha.
I loved Shasha in the
It
suit.
felt like a garden moving places.
Yes, I loved her in the suit. Oh my God. She came to, I think she stole that night. Yes. I loved the sheer gown which Stephanie wore because of the high slit and everything. Yes, but everything. But I think that Shasha owned the.
Oh, then there was Collins.
Imposing.
There was Collins Kardashian.
And then there was Collins Kardashian. Is that it? Collins McCoy?
Collins McCoy, but he calls himself Collins Kardashian.
Okay.
That's what he puts himself
So
out
it
there.
was a see-through thing and with a bow on it.
I don't know. It's like if you just put enough wind by him, he's going to fly. Like the bull, they're going to.
Yeah, it's not again. And that's it. Just say man became close enough. I think that Collins likes to dress like that. I think I was hosting Urban Jams and Eka would dress way. Like it was still this see-through thing, and then there was this
Why are we doing this?
like that, and then
Ask Collins why he's doing this. Yeah, night.
night it was still a see-through black thing. Like it did like it ever feel heat because I don't know why.
The thing with what he's wearing, right? Forget the bow. You need to be muscular to wear this thing, right? And then you need to
No,
have
your body shaming him.
the body.
You should have the body to go with the outfit, is what he's trying to say.
You just have the body to pull this off, and then the accessories. Because with this, right, you need to have like a choker that makes it look imposing. Like you're wearing this, and then there's the shoes. Like you're gonna wear loafers with this, right? Not bright loafers. That contrast.
Right.
It should be thick loafers, right? Where when you stand on your feet, it makes you look a bit present. These loafers, because they are too light, so they make you look like you're dancing on your feet, and that's never nice.
That's terrible.
So yes,
so
yeah.
we know that Collins was not the person for the night. But so let's just do a quick round. Who for CAMIFF, your best look?
Stephanie Toom easily.
Okay,
The mask.
Mask, yes.
I'm going to go for top 3, man. For different categories. The mask party, Stephanie Toom. That we have for the white party, Shasha. For the trad, we'll go with I'm fighting myself. I'm fighting.
Even with the award night, is it inclusive?
No, I think for the traditional, let's go Alene Menget. Just because overall, let's just go overall for him in terms of for the traditional because I mean he has to have a place there.
V.
Eventually, I'll first of all go for myself. I'll go with Laura or Yama. Even though you didn't mention, I know you're biased.
No, I'm not now. See, I was coming to designers, so I was coming to designers, like top 3 designers. I was coming to designers. Just continue.
So when it comes to White Party, Shasha, oh my God, you got me this year. I've never really loved a lot of her stuff because of, I felt like I was not getting the creativity in it.
Yeah. Okay.
But this year, I wish I was not a designer. I would have loved her to do me something.
Yeah. Right.
So I should also look like Shasha's fan. The third, my father. Alain Menge.
Yes, Alain Menge.
The daddy came to slay.
Worst looks.
Colin steals the show because like back-to-back efforts to get it wrong. Then there's also the noir. The noir. I think that look was just like, okay, you could see how daring he was, but man, what is happening now? Like, guy.
Perfect. Smarty.
Like, I'm throwing my friends under the bus. Like, this is so sad. Yeah. There was an outfit I will not even talk about. The outfit Obe wore for the White Party.
Oh my God. What was that thing on her waist?
Dominatrix.
Nah, it doesn't work. She has done way better.
I don't think the thing on her waist is even the problem for me.
She has done way better, but that goes for one of my worst bets because I know she could do better. I think, not Noel, but his muse, the girl with the blue. Yes, the girl with the blue. It just didn't work. Collins, A for confidence for me. It just...
Okay, V?
I'll go back to Eube. Just imagine the waist trainer wasn't there. How would that shape?
It would just be...
There's a way you can do that.
No, I'm just asking. Like,
yeah, I
just imagine you just took it off like that is nerving. You said, "Please, can you take this off?" How will it look like?
I think it's going to look like it depends on what you wear, and they take out the trousers. You're going to look hot.
Okay, so
you're not going to look hot, but the dress was really longer than.
That's what was. She's not that tall, so when you do that, it's like it ends here.
So if you take out that belt,
so it wasn't.
Yeah, the dress wasn't really good, even though I did the waist trainer. But not for that dress, because I did it for a different shirt. So I was surprised. I'm taking offense for destroying.
So what was your worst look? Your worst look?
My worst look, the guy with the organza and the bowl.
That's Collins.
Collins. Oh God, it looks so over cheap.
Yeah.
I have to put over like the cheapness was really exaggerated.
Okay, so I think my best look was a male Claudio Oben throughout CAMIFF. I think that he came to slay. Of course, Stephanie is overall my second best, and Onyama Laura my third. For worst, clearly Collins Makoge is my third. Worst, you have Noel as my second with a penguin leg dress. Yeah. And then the blue thing which Ialim wore is just not to be worn again, ever. Nobody should take inspiration from it. It looked cheap, it looked used.
Never try that again.
First of all, the fabric is even cheap. That's why they use it for decoration. So if you have to use it, you have to make something that makes wow.
Basically, she looked deceived. So thank you. That has been it. That has been it. Please tell us, put your comments, tell us what you think of our thoughts, our appreciation of it. Just give us your own thoughts on, best looks and everything. Yeah, give shout out to the designers for the efforts you've made. And even for those who had not so flattering looks, you did a good job just showing up. We need that. We have another year coming up. You can come and slay. Thank you so much. Thank you, Smarty. Thank you, Larissa. Thank you, Yana. Okay.
Freaky Table is brought to you by Nikki Hit Beauty Academy. Opposite Vision Comfort. Sable Bonamusadi Douala.
Thanks for watching the dopest TV show right now.
And don't forget to subscribe so that you can see our beautiful faces. Scratch that. Our handsome faces. No, my handsome face. I'm handsome.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Alright guys, to never miss a thing, follow us on all social media platforms at Freaky Table. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. So yeah, stay tuned.